Council met in session March 21st at 5:30 in the council chambers. A lot of nuts and bolts issues on the agenda for the evening. Several public hearings in relation to street road projects in the community. Main Street, South Main Street, First Avenue to 3rd Avenue, and 3rd Avenue Southwest from Main Street to 4th Street Southwest was discussed. Council declared the cost and adopted the assessment roll for that project, as well as 3rd Street Northwest, which was 4th Avenue to 8th Place, and 6th Place Northwest, which was First Drive to 4th Street Northwest. 7th Place Northwest, which is First Drive to 4th Street, was also, council declared the cost as well as the assessment roll for that project. Another project we continued, tabled it. This dealt with the 6th Street Southeast and 16th Avenue Southeast. That project was continued based on staffing demands for the city that we didn't feel we could roll that out in the coming year, so council tabled that option. We also had a public hearing on street improvements for the 14th Avenue Northeast project, which is 8th Street to the dead end, 13th Avenue Northeast, which is 8th Street to the DOT turnback, 11th Avenue Northeast, which is 8th Street to 10th Street, and 9th Street Northeast, which is 10th Avenue to 12th Avenue. Council declared the roll and assessment roll as well as the cost on that project as well. Moving on to the wastewater treatment facility, that's our largest capital asset for the city. We approved a monitoring control system for the wastewater treatment facility, so we can keep that modernized and keeping up on all the reporting requirements as far as that's concerned. We had consideration of an engineering consulting services for that project as well, approved by council. We had approving plans for reconstruction of 10th Drive Southeast. That's got a little attention. Basically, that's the old 218 roadway. The police department came forward with a request to purchase the canine officer, the canine dog for the city. Right now, the police chief reported that a dog that we thought was going to work for us, it came down to the city, and we had our handler take a look at that dog, and unfortunately it didn't work out that we felt the dog had the proper drive to perform the expected tasks for the city, so we'll be looking for another canine dog for the city to help supplement needs in that area. A very valuable tool for the city and the police department, keeping officers safe, and just an incredible tool for the community. We also approved architectural services for the City Hall remodel. As folks know, Austin Utilities will be vacating the building here come this springtime, and City Hall will, our offices will move, and Park and Recreation will be relocated to City Hall, so we need to do some updates and remodeling to the other part of the municipal building that will now become exclusively City Hall. We had a public hearing for stormwater public information meeting. We set that for April 19th. We did a wage adjustment for myself after my performance review, which is the same as all other city employees. We also approved the police supervisors labor agreement. We have both the police supervisors as well as the patrol division up for contract renewal this year, and we reached agreement with the police supervisors. That included a 2% wage adjustment for 2016, and 17 and 18 was a 3% wage adjustment, amongst other items. So we moved forward with that with council approval. We also have the waste transfer station management agreement. That was second year of an agreement with Waste Management Services for operation of that facility. They pay us $6,000 to refund for the capital expenditure that we have there. Something we'll be looking at over the next year, but we renew that for another year of I think it has a 3-year term agreement. We improved parking restrictions on 3rd Avenue Southwest from Main Street to 4th Street, as well as parking restrictions on South Main from 2nd Avenue to 3rd Avenue. And then we also addressed our removal of illegally stored vehicles or other nuisance properties Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different properties. Council took action and moved that forward. That really concluded the bulk of the council meeting. We did talk about the rec center at the subsequent work session, but more details on that will follow. If you have any other questions about the council meeting that we went over today, feel free to give me a call, 437-9941, or visit us on ci.austin.mn.us. Thanks so much.